Hello Form 1s, this is the memo of exercise 12, the last CRJ exercise that you had to do this week, and luckily it's a short one. It says W. Gietel is the owner of live concerts and is a disc jockey, a DJ. He plays music for all occasions. According to his receipt book, these are the transactions that took place for the month of August 2009. Record the transactions into the CRJ. Then they give you the transactions. Remember, these numbers here refer to the date of the transaction, and then they give you the CRJ. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is you have to go and enter the name of the company, Cash Receipts Journal of Live Concerts for August 2009, and because August is the 8th month of the year, you write CRJ 8. Okay, so let's go to the first transaction. It said it took place on the 1st of August. It said we issued receipt number 17 to Frog for DJing service, 2,000 Rand. So it's for a service that we've rendered, and it's receipt number 17. You will say receipt number 17 on the 1st to Frog. We received 2,000 Rand, and it's the only transaction on this day, so you can draw a nice thick line there. You can cash up your till. Remember, I refer to this column as the till, and put the money in your bank account, and it was for rendering a service, 2,000 Rand. Then the next transaction was on the 2nd. Okay, it said the owner, who is the owner? W. Gietel, increased his capital contribution by 5,000 Rand. Remember, we will always give the owner a receipt. They didn't tell you what the receipt number was, but the previous receipt was number 17, so this will be number 18. So you will say receipt number 18. On the 2nd, our owner's name is W. Gietel. He paid us 5,000 Rand. It's the only transaction for the day, so you can cash up your till by drawing this nice thick line, put the money in the bank, and then it wasn't received for a service we have rendered, so we can't record it in current income. It must go to capital, but capital doesn't have a column, so capital will go to the sundry accounts section. So you have to say we received 5,000 Rand for capital. Please remember that. That's one of the places where most of the Form 1 boys get confused. And many boys, once you write the value in bank, current income, and in sundry accounts, don't. It's not current income. Then on the 5th, we rented, well, W. Gietel rented his lighting to S Sugar and issued him a receipt for 700 Rand. This will be rent income because we rented one of our lights to S Sugar. So it's not a service. We actually received the money as rent. We issued a receipt. So if you record it, it will look like this. It's receipt number 19. It's on the 5th. The customer that paid us was S Sugar. 700 Rand, it's the only transaction for the day, so you can draw your line, you can cash up your till and put the money in bank, but we haven't received the money for rendering a service. We just rented our lights to S Sugar. Okay, so it's rent income. It doesn't have its own column, so it must go to sundry accounts, and you write rent income. Please don't write capital again. It's not capital. Capital is if the owner gives money to the business. Okay, so you have to write the account name, which was rent income. Don't write just rent. Okay, I won't accept that because you'll see later on we can also incur rent expenses. Okay, so you must specify that it's rent income. Then on the 6th, V. Valerie paid for a wedding party. Wade issued her a receipt for 1,500 Rand. Okay, so the receipt will be the next receipt number in the line, which is 20. It's on the 6th to V. Valerie. She paid us 1,500 Rand. It's the only transaction for the day, so you can draw that nice thick line. You can cash up your till and put the money in your bank account, and it was for DJing at her wedding. So the money we have received is for services rendered and goes to current income. Then the last transaction on the 7th, we issued a receipt to P. Payne for 21st birthday party, 2,000 Rand. Another receipt will be 21. On the 7th, P. Payne, 2,000 Rand, draw a line, you just can't see my line. put the money in your bank account, and it was for a service rendered. Then you have to total your bank column to 11,200, total your current income column as 5,500, total your sundry accounts column as 5,700. And what this means is that we have received a total of 11,200 Rand this month. 5,500 Rand of that total was for services that we've rendered, and another 5,700 Rand was from other sources. And if you want to see what other sources, you can see 5,000 was from the owner as capital, 700 was from a tenant as rent income.